because of Cyberbacker, because of my position, I can live independently. I was able to move to a bigger place, pay my own bills, and still save a lot of money.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Craig. I feel
And
like
so
I'm in an audition.
you are an audition. This is an audition. You and I were actually going to be singing a duet today.
I'm not prepared, Craig.
So, Andy, before coming to Cyberbacker, have you worked online before?
Yes, I did, Craig. This was last 2019. I did work as an ESL teacher for a few months before I applied as a cyberbacker.
Awesome. So, what makes working at Cyberbacker different than your previous home-based work?
Um, First and foremost is job stability. And that's something that I'm really thankful about cyberbacker. And apart from that is it pays a good income.
Mhm.
And it's purely work from home, which is more convenient. Considering the traffic here in the Philippines, wherein if you're going to travel to the office, especially when you're in the city, it would take you for an hour. Working from home with Cyberbacker, you can just have a setup here and you don't have to go anywhere. You can log in probably 30 minutes before your time, and it's very, very convenient. And I love the people as well.
Okay. So, I agree with you on the people. One of the questions that I've also got written down is people wonder, does working as a career backer pay good income?
It does.
Oh,
I can't explain how happy I am to be in my position right now, Craig. And it does pay a great income.
that's awesome. I love
Yes.
that. That's a great answer. That's a great income. You can do that. So,
Yes.
and you're able to save money on top of all that.
Yes.
That's a big one, right?
Um, mhm. I started saving since I started working with Cyberbacker. And to be honest, right now, because of my position, I'm saving probably thrice as much as I was earning before.
You save three times as much as you were making before.
Yes,
That's awesome. That's awesome. Great
it
job.
is.
I'm proud of you for that. So a lot of
Yes.
people get tempted to spend it, Andy.
Um, I'm the kind of person, Craig, who loves to save. To be honest, I allot the amount that I have to save, and I separate the things that I have to, use for my daily expenses.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, what are some of the goals that you hope to accomplish by working at Cyberbacker?
One of my goal is to, you know, first and foremost is to have a stable career. And of
Okay.
course, like what I mentioned earlier, is to save money. Craig, I remember you asked me before, I think this was last year, you asked me, why are you saving money? And to be honest, I wasn't quite sure on how to answer you that, because last year I was just, my main goal is to, save money. And right now, I can answer you now, Craig. I wanted, just like Abby, I wanted to buy my own house. And because of Cyberbacker, I'm halfway there.
Mm, that's awesome. I love that you're buying your own house. So, go back because working online before as an ESL teacher,
Mhm.
Andy, what originally attracted you to working online?
Um, Being with my family, because you'll be working at the comfort of your home. Um, that's number one. Aside from that is you can avoid traffic,
Mhm.
and that's number two, which is considering if you're in the city, that would be very inconvenient. And I think that's it. And I'm very, very, very thankful because I saw Cyberbacker. Just I was browsing Facebook, and then I saw this ad. I thought it was not something serious, and I'm very, very thankful that I did apply for this job. And I was shocked, honestly, because you did my final interview, and it's not really common that companies will CEOs will be the one to interview, and I was shocked when you did my final interview, and I was really really, really nervous at that time.
Yeah, well, I don't always do final interviews, but I got to tell you, Andy, it was very, very easy to tell you've got it right here. You've got it right here, and you've got it right here. And Andy, I wouldn't be missing words to say your heart's in the right place, your head's in the right place, and you're a phenomenal person. And I think our company's lucky to have you.
Thank you,
Uh,
Craig.
you are just, you've got amazing character. And I go back to the days when you were in just in career, and I know how hard you worked. And it's like, I can remember I'd go to on demand. I was at a convention, I go to on demand. I jump in, who's there? You're there. And
Yes,
anytime
I
I,
remember those.
yeah, anytime I need anything in there, Andy, you're there. And I appreciate that about you. You are massively reliable.
Thank you, Craig.
So, what do you like most working with our career team?
um I think the best thing about the career team is we treat each other like family. We're not just, colleagues, but we're a family. Instead of competing to one another, we support each other to achieve our goals. And that's one of the reason why I stay at Cyberbacker. We have an awesome team, not just the whole company, but the division itself.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So, how does working as a career backer give you personal fulfillment?
Whenever I get candidates paired with our clients and I see them grow, especially, of course, let's say we're in an interview, the candidate is really, really nervous, and then the person got paired, and after a while, you can see them grow, become a head backer. And, it's not just for you to be financially stable, but to see them be financially stable as well. I think that's one of the most fulfilling um, experience I have as a career backer. You see the candidates that you pair grow and have their financial stability. And of course, whenever I get pairings as well, they were the one to train them, and I'm really really happy for them, especially whenever the candidate thanks you, because you help them find their client, you help them give tips during the interview. That's very very fulfilling. I thought at first it's like a cliche, but when you experience it, it's a different kind of fulfillment. And I'm really really happy that I get to have this role and help people.
Yeah, it's so funny because when you said it sounds cliche. It's because
Yes.
people talk about helping people, but I got to tell you, the growth that you experience personally, watching someone else's success and knowing that you had a part in it, there's nothing like it. And it's so simple and so basic, and people talk about it all the time. But it's you
That
know,
is so true, Craig.
like I want to go sit here and go, do you know what this is like? And you're proud of them,
Yes.
having pride for another human being. And they're going, this is awesome. So
Mm-hmm.
anyway, I'm excited about that. Andy, what have I not asked you? What do you want to share?
Um, just to share to everyone, to the viewers here, if you're looking for a stable company with great people and, of course, an awesome CEO, go to cyberbacker.ph and apply.
There you go. That's it right there. I agree. I agree. And I think if you look at the breakdown of what makes Cyberbacker great, it's not the structure. It's not the structure. And it's not our culture. And it's important, but it's not the number one thing. The most important thing is we hire and get in business with great people. At the end of the day, bottom line, I think that's what we do better than everybody else. And Andy, by far, you're one of those great people. And I
Thanks,
appreciate you.
Craig. Thank you,
Thanks.
Craig.
Yeah.